Welcome to this lecture. Today we are going to deal with these topics little quickly but in detailed approach. My name is Gunjan Subedi and as always I'll be guiding you in this topic with practical explanation and examples when necessary. Before starting, let me kindly remind you to subscribe to my Lean University, which is my initiative to deliver free and quality professional education to your screen. In this lecture, we are going to learn about Muri. Muri simply means overburden or work overburden. Even if this term is new for some students, come on, let's admit it. We all have experienced Muri in some phases of our life, right? When I used to work in Japan, the Muri or work burden was so huge that in news, I often used to hear some people getting depressed due to overwork and even dying from it. There is also a popular term known as karoshi in Japanese. Karoshi can be translated literally as overwork death. It is a Japanese term relating to occupational sudden mortality. We may not have English terms or experienced any such tragic situation in our professional or work life. But Muri or work overburden is a universal phenomenon in a slightly non-lethal way if we do not implement lean management. Work overburden or Muri can be a very serious problem in some industries and businesses. Employees who overwork experience greater level of burnout and a lack of situational awareness due to too much exertion. And this can be extremely dangerous, particularly in industries that rely on heavy machineries or dangerous chemicals. Also, when the equipments are in too much stress, they will break down more frequently and can even cause death. So how do we deal with work overburden or Muri? The first way is giving proper training to all the staffs. Sometimes work becomes difficult when the staffs do not know the sequence of job or procedures to do things correctly. They waste a lot of time in sorting out the right plan. First, the time is wasted and they have to worry to do the work and it creates the pressure. So the first thing to reduce Muri is to provide the proper training to the staffs about the job. Second is allocating the working standards. There would be working standards for all the things such as hours of working and some definite maximum provision of overtime. The third is allocating right tools. I see that sometimes when the workers are not allocated the right tools to do the work becomes difficult. I usually see people in sales department writing emails to client all day when everything could be automated. I also see people in the manufacturing department who, due to lack of automation, are in too much pressure to finish the work in time. So one way to check Muri is to introduce the automation in the process. When manual things are automated, this will reduce the burden to the workers. Another way is applying Heijunka. As in case of Mura or work evenness, we can apply the Heijunka to check the work overburden. Heijunka is a Japanese term that means work leveling. It is used to meet the continuous demand while reducing the waste in production and interpersonal processes. With that said, let's head into our usual section. Let's run the quiz. Suppose Christmas is approaching. The toy manufacturing company doubled its production quota for the particular time without increasing the number of staffs or working schedule. The workers feel exhausted. What does this particular scenario brings into your picture? Mura, Mura or Muri? I'll give you some time to think. Let me reveal the answer. This is simply the scenario of Muri because here there is work overburden because neither the staffs are increased nor the work schedule is changed. The workers are exhausted due to burden and overburden means Muri. Let's take another scenario. The pharma company forecasted the demand of cold tablets in the winter season and plans for necessary people and resources required for it. Which of the following is it trying to avoid? The correct answer is muda, or muda of overproduction, because when we forecast and produce any material or create any service according to the demand of the product or service, we can avoid the muda or waste of unused inventory as well as muda of production or overproduction. Thank you so much for listening to me in this lecture too.
Before ending this lecture, let me remind you to join my Lean University's premium membership and enjoy a total free access for limited time inside my Lean University's online library and get tons of free courses, free books and lecture topics on project management, Lean and Six Sigma, operations and supply chain, productive and preventive maintenance, quality maintenance, data science, industry and sales management, Agile and Scrum, Kaizen or continuous improvement, and much more totally free. No strings attached. As we have limited seats, only the early subscribers will be given open access inside the premium membership, and remember, it's totally free. Please subscribe and share the video if you share the common belief that professional education should be accessible to all.